Hey everyone, it's the Brownstone Boys. We are here at our latest renovation project, the Gates House. This has been the largest restoration project to date for us.
This is a huge one for us because we spent so much time restoring the beautiful plaster moldings and the original woodwork, and we can't wait to show you.
Let's head inside. The Gates House was a 1.5-year restoration project. We met homeowners Laura and Rebecca over dinner. I think Laura at first was like, hell no, we're not buying this place.
Yeah,
and Rebecca definitely convinced Laura that this was their home.
You know, this place was in really rough shape. We had lots of original woodwork all over the house that needed to be stripped of many layers of paint. We had beautiful plaster moldings that were cracked and breaking and needed to be restored. All of these things, it takes so much time, but you really can see that it pays off.
So starting in the vestibule, we have a lot of our favorite features right in this small space. One of the biggest transformations in this entire house was the front door. This is a custom-built front door by 𝘽𝙬𝙊𝙒𝙊𝙒 of True Trade Carpentry. He is a master in his craft, and you can tell by looking at this door.
Also in the vestibule, the original tile to the house was such a special feature to the homeowners. We love that we were able to retain that original tile. It looks so nice with the wainscoting and this wallpaper that the homeowners picked out themselves. Welcome to the entryway. This is one of the most beautiful places in the home because you really can see all this gorgeous original woodwork. It was painstakingly stripped of so many layers of paint. I mean, you name it, it was on this wood. The newel post looks absolutely beautiful. You can see all the original detail that came back out. The staircase was a very big project. We actually had to straighten the staircase. So we did that by putting in a big steel angle that runs all under the staircase that you can't see now, but it used to lean a little bit and now it's nice and straight.
So here we are on the parlor floor, and this is just such a special space. All of the floors that you're looking at are completely new.
There was a lot of different flooring in here. It was all different heights. There was definitely a lot of grading on the floor.
Yep.
And so everything was leveled. Joists were sistered, a new subfloor went in, and then this beautiful white oak floor with a walnut inlay was put in on top of it.
It's just so special, so stunning. And it also makes this home really iconic and kind of one of a kind as well too. Looking above us, we are looking at all new plaster medallions. We worked with Raul Agrippa, who is another master in his craft. He's been doing plaster work for about 40-50 years. Before we started renovation, we didn't think it was really repairable, but we brought him into the space. He was able to recreate the original tapestry.
And remember this arch? We didn't know what was gonna happen with it or how to repair it because it was completely crooked, visually kind of leaning to the side. So he completely reconstructed it.
So when we first came here, we noticed that these two transoms were covered with drywall. Sure enough, we found out that the original stained glass was behind that covered drywall. So we quickly took it over to Peter at Park Slope Stained Glass. He's been doing stained glass since 1972, and he will tell you stories from 1972. He soaked these for about a year to get them back to the original, and he added some glass that was missing. And now we have this original glass transom windows. So you weren't able to open these pocket doors before the renovation, but these are now fixed and they have a beautiful pocket door. Again, the original wood in the home.
There's so many different types of wood, but this beautiful walnut doors were another surprise after we stripped the paint off of them.
And the homeowners now have the option is they're gonna put the dining in the middle here. If they wanna leave them open, just kind of to create a nice open space, or if they wanna close it off and separate the kitchen area. But most importantly, let's head inside the kitchen. by far is my personal favorite space in the home. The green cabinetry just blends everything in so beautifully.
And the screen paint is a custom color. So these are semi-handmade cabinets and they're DIY, so they come unpainted and you can have them painted any color that you want. This marble that also has some shades of green in it.
These colors just blend in so beautifully with the green cabinets, and I think it just looks absolutely stunning inside this house.
The appliances are Fisher & Paykel. We have a Pro range here, 30-inch range, 36-inch fridge, and who doesn't want a pot filler? I think that is such a cool feature. It makes cooking a lot more fun, and it just looks really beautiful here. I love it.
So we also worked with our friends at Fireclay Tile. We kind of sent them the inspiration photos of this kitchen. We knew we were going with a green cabinet. We knew we wanted some sort of color on the stone, and they suggested this beautiful magnolia finish. I think it just really ties in beautifully with the stone, the green of the cabinets, and the brass of the pot filler.
I love this custom hood. We painted it the same color as the cabinets. You know, there's not something super modern or stainless looking up here. And another thing that we really are excited about is the glass cabinets at the top. They have a reeded glass in them. When the homeowners have some things in there, you'll be able to see it kind of obscured through the reeded glass. I think it'll be a really cool look.
Yeah, and also originally we weren't going to do uppers above the top cabinets, but we decided to close it off, and this allows for more storage as well. You are looking at original tin ceilings up here on the walls here. They survived, they look perfect in space. This global lighting fixture here is a new favorite, and it also allows for them to put kind of a little seating nook in the middle in between their island and the new fireplace. This was a salvaged fireplace that we found in a house in Harlem. It's been probably placed in several homes over the years. One of my favorite features of the fireplace, the engraved writing here, and it says Manhattan Gas Company, New York. You can tell that this was made probably in the early 1900s, if not the late 1800s, which is pretty impressive. So one of the big features that we do in a lot of our projects is the opening up of the back wall. Here at the Gates house, budget really didn't allow for that, nor was that really the look that the homeowners wanted. What we did here is a custom deck door. We're a little jealous of this door because it's absolutely breathtaking. This is a floor to ceiling mahogany door. We replicated the woodwork underneath the windows. Now, when you're looking at it from inside, it just kind of has this natural flow between the deck door and the two other windows.
One thing on a lot of people's wish list when they renovate a brownstone in Brooklyn is to have a deck off of the parlor level, and we have that here. It's really, really nice. It is a steel deck because you have to build a steel deck in Brooklyn, and it has tile on top, so it gives you that nice indoor-outdoor feeling. It's from Tile Bar, and this is a porcelain tile, so it's great for the exterior.
We always recommend having fun in small spaces, and a powder room is the perfect place to do that. First, the floor tile here is Fireclay Star and Cross. We went with a Lake Tahoe color, and the blue kind of reflects all this light up, so it kind of makes the space brighter in a weird way. We added some beadboard over here and painted it out with Farrow paint, and then the homeowners again picked a really fun wallpaper that just kind of ties everything really beautifully.
So we're gonna go ahead and head upstairs. We can't wait to show you the top floor here, but as we go up, these stairs, absolutely beautiful. They're all new treads and risers. This house does have a lot of wood, and it's very beautiful, but it took a lot to restore it. And this wainscoting is a really good example of it. It definitely gives you that historic home feeling and was worth all the time and effort, I think, that was put into it to restore it.
100%. So the skylight above us is also a detail that the homeowners added. They salvaged this piece and they added some color to the stained glass. So now that reflects throughout the natural wood, and it just gives it the kind of color that the space needed.
So I'm in my favorite bedroom in this house, and it is such a beautiful space. The natural light that's coming in, these two huge front windows. You have this gorgeous fireplace with new stone that was put in for the surround. And one of the most beautiful light fixtures I have ever seen. And then the homeowners also have this huge closet here with these original doors that were restored. There's so much space in this closet. It's absolutely perfect.
And now that I'm looking at this, I just love all the small imperfections here. A restoration, especially when you're working with wood from the late 1800s, it's never going to be fully perfect.
Just on this wood and the frame around it, there's different types of wood that were used. The wood takes the finish differently, and I think that that's all okay.
Another favorite thing is the new marble. So this is a prime example of old meets new. We have the original wood here on the fireplace, but what we did is we added some new marble, and it's the same stone from the kitchen. It was just a little left over. When you're usually doing stone counters, you have to buy the full slab. So we try to use every inch of that slab in any way possible. And here, I think that extra inch just looks perfect on the slab of the fireplace. Now we're in the primary bedroom, which is my favorite bedroom. And the reason why is this fireplace. Again, the old meets the new. We have the original woodwork on the fireplace, and then this beautiful stone, all new from Walker Zanger as well. And it just looks absolutely perfect together.
I love the drama in this stone. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it.
I'm so excited to see what they do with their bedroom, because we said the word drama, and speaking of drama, folks, check out this primary closet. I mean, this is breathtaking.
It has a skylight.
I mean, I am envisioning a lot in this closet. I'm excited to see what they do in here. But the pink color is perfection. It's Sulking Room Pink by Farrow and Ball. And I think the drama of the marble meets the drama of the paint. Hello, beautiful. Welcome to the primary bathroom.
So this space was really difficult to configure. We spent a lot of time with Rebecca and Laura trying to figure out how to fit in a double vanity, a double shower, and a huge soaking tub.
And a toilet.
And there's a toilet in this room too, don't forget that. They're still missing the shower glass, so we're waiting for the shower glass to be installed. That'll be installed in the next couple of weeks or so, but I think everything fit in really well and it looks beautiful in here.
And there's a lot of different materials in the space that just really blend really nicely together. Starting in the shower, we have the Kenridge maple tile. Yes, folks, this is a tile, and it gives it kind of that spa-like wood feature. The floor tile in this bathroom is a favorite. Again, we worked with Fireclay on this, and this is the clover finish. Behind you is the vanity, and this is an IKEA vanity with semi-handmade fronts.
And I think that the key with this vanity, and one of the reasons why we used this IKEA vanity, was because of the space. It's not too deep, it's not too wide, but we still have a double sink. We're still waiting to put a splashback in here.
We're still waiting for the mirror too, so there will be a longer mirror here. But now they have a hers and hers vanity.
It's beautiful.
It's just perfect.
So we hope that you love this house as much as we do. This was a huge project. It was a lot of work, and we're so happy that it came out as beautiful as it did, and Laura and Rebecca can finally move in.
Yeah, a restoration is no small job, and it truly takes a village. We are so thankful for our village. To all our specialists who came inside this project, but most importantly to our GCJ at Preservation Work. Thank you, Laura and Rebecca, and we hope to see everyone on our next renovation project. Bye, everyone.
Bye.